Emancipation Proclamation. Hey everybody, Big Ed here, and I am here with David Lumpy Williams, Carrie, Iona, and soon to be what are you? Devastation Information.
Ugh.
All right, I think that's devastating as it is. And you guys
I
saw.
think we're jealous.
Hey, who won the debate between you two guys the other night? Did they actually
I
come
did.
up with? Yeah, he won.
Yeah, in their mind, they
Obviously.
Yeah, I was gonna
won.
say.
Why is it obviously?
Well, was that
Why do you
devastation
think
of
you
the
won?
information?
No, then the problem is here's the
What's
thing.
You know
real
why?
quick,
Because
Sean.
if stupid was a sport, you'd be a winning athlete in it.
Again, I can't get a word in. So here's what will happen: when you have Eagle fans, an Eagle
Right.
fan can tell you the sky's green. They'll
Not
all
my fault.
co-sign the ball.
It's not my
So
fault
that's
that
what
other Cowboys fans don't like you.
Well, because they never been to Philadelphia, they don't understand me.
Oh,
I'm
Okay.
not
man.
like other Cowboy fans. That's
Well,
why I
Jim,
That's
don't like
cool.
them.
all right, Jim. Listen, I wanted to talk to you though because you weren't here on Tuesday. We did review the Chiefs and the Eagles game. We saw some plays happening here. I wanted to talk to you about what's upcoming. What do you think the Eagles are going to do against the Rams? I figured because you're like the non-Eagles homer here. Plus, I wanted to get your analysis and also what you thought with the Eagles and the Rams upcoming this week. And also, you could break down your squad. I don't even know who they're playing this week, so you could break them down also.
Well, here it is. I'll keep it quick. I don't think the Eagles are playing good football, but they're winning. I don't think the Rams are playing good football, but they're winning. Were they 1-1 now? What's the Rams' record?
Yeah, 1-1.
Yeah. They got talent on offense. I thought they'd be scoring more, but they're not. I don't know what their deal is. I haven't seen them play yet. I think it's going to be a tight game, but the Eagles own the Rams. They're 9-1 their last 10 games against the Rams. I don't want to be too long when everybody gets shot in. I just don't like how the Eagles are playing right now. I think they're struggling to pass the ball and they're struggling to run the ball. This might be their get well game.
Yeah.
This might be the game where they open up.
Well, we're gonna see.
My Cowboys are at Chicago. Cowboys are averaging 30 points a game, which is excellent. And Chicago's defense is giving up 35 a game, so the Cowboys should be okay. Again, guys.
All right. So, what do you got, Lump? What do you think with the Eagles and the Rams?
I like the Eagles. I think it's gonna be a closer game. Like Jimmy said, neither team is playing great right now. But the Eagles seem to have LA's number.
Yeah.
I think we'll all agree that the mental game is as important as the physical game. And it's hard to go to a game saying, "Hey, we lost 9 of the last 10, but we're going to win today." It's not an attitude you have. I like the Eagles. I like the Eagles 28-21.
Oh, we're gonna do okay. You're early on your prediction. Make sure you write that one down. That's fine.
All right.
Carrie, what do you got? What do you think?
I think the Eagles are going to win, but they've got to start getting Barkley going.
Yeah.
It's starting to look like I think Mekhi Becton might have been a bigger loss than everybody thought it was.
I don't disagree.
No, I
See
agree
what
100%.
happens.
I agree with that too. I think.
I mean, I still think they need to run better pass routes. I still think AJ Brown's kind of injured. Goddard's coming back. He'll be back in the offense. He's practicing again, so that's good news.
Yeah, I mean, my concern
We'll
this
see what
week.
happens.
My concern this week, when you look at the Eagles versus the Rams, is that last year Puka he had a really good game against them last year against the Eagles.
Yeah.
And now you have a little more. You have inexperience, even though Makuba came on towards last week he came on, but it should be interesting to see how they cover some of these receivers if they can spread the ball out. Now, what's nice is they're playing in Philly. They're not playing in LA. Yeah, so that's a good thing. It's a 1:00 game. 1:00 game. Basically, it's a 3-hour time difference where they're coming from. So that's always that could be a little bit of a thing. I mean, this week, this game doesn't worry me as much as the following week when they go to Tampa Bay and they play the Bucks. and so they did some tough games. The last 4 games. So
The
it'd be
Bucks are playing good
first
right
four
now.
games. What's that?
The Bucks are playing really well right now.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
looking at it from that perspective, I think what I don't
Just-
disagree with you whatsoever. I think that with Saquon running the football, it has to happen.
Just
It
so
has to
you
be a little better.
know, I got laughed at a couple years ago when I said the Eagles should have signed Baker Mayfield. I remember a bunch of people in a group laughing at me, saying I'm an idiot, this and that. Oh, he wants Baker Mayfield. I'm like, whatever, man. I'm a Baker Mayfield fan.
People calling you idiot has nothing to do with your beliefs about football. Trust me, Carrie.
Oh my God. No, but seriously
Okay.
though.
Okay.
Yeah. You just
Oh,
opened
it's
that
like
can
that,
of worm
huh?
on you,
That was
Lumpy.
All
That
right.
was too easy.
Hey, man, that's on
That
you.
was too
All right.
easy.
Hey,
All right.
that's why I'm like Sweden in this thing. I'm Sweden.
No, Carrie, I'm in your boat.
That's not nice.
Carrie, I'm in your boat. I'm a huge Baker Mayfield fan. I think he's a winner. He's one of those guys that has always been a little bit smaller than the average quarterback. It goes back to that thing where everyone said, he can do this, he can do that. And you recall they're playing who are they playing when the little kid gave him the finger at midfield? Oh, no, the little kid wouldn't shake his hand at the coin toss.
Yeah.
I like he walks around like, okay, that's fine. He walk over and like he's a jerk off. Like, let's face it, he is. But if I have a jerk off on my team,
I like his commercials.
if there's a jerk off on my team, I want that jerk off to be my quarterback. A little bit of arrogance, a little bit of cockiness.
So much for the PG.
That's nothing wrong with that word.
Oh, okay.
What?
I'm kidding.
Jerk.
I'm kidding. I know. I'm the nice one out of the family.
I think Baker's good. I think he's a team going the right direction. And how about
89-1-1.
in the last 3 years since Baker's been in Tampa Bay, he's the most quarterbacks of any quarterback, most touchdowns passes of any quarterback, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mayfield's been doing good. He played, and you know what? He's chippy. I like him. I do like him. I just don't like him when he plays the Eagles. I do. But I think this week, it should be interesting to see. It's like one of those games. I don't think it's a gotcha game, but we'll see. This week is going to be tough.
Listen, he's just one of those quarterbacks the Eagles always have had problems against. Guys like him, what's his name? Matt Castle.
Oh,
you know, Kirk Cousins killed us for years.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We always had a problem with Kirk. Even Dak gives us problems. You know what I mean?
But they're all good quarterbacks.
He's a choke artist.
Yeah, they're good
I don't know if he is, but his team is. But
here's the thing about this team from what I've seen so far this year, and it's still early. But I mean, obviously they take what they get, and that's why they make plays. I saw a lot of stats about how Kurtz doesn't have any touchdowns, throwing touchdowns out of 18 quarters or something like this. I mean, is it 18 quarters really that much, or is it
eight
quarters?
8 quarters.
That's what I thought. Okay,
your math is astonishing, man.
Listen, I was like, man, I don't know what the hell is in my coffee tonight. No, but but even like 8 quarters,
dude.
and it's I know, sorry, man. So 8 quarters. But the thing is, he threw a 55-yard bomb to get him inside the 15 when they were playing the Chiefs. I did mention that in the group. I talked about that a little bit. I mean, he's making plays. So,
well, like I argued with this imbecile, dude. He still scored touchdowns. Rushing touchdowns count just as much as passing touchdowns.
I've never seen a score be described as 4 touchdowns passing to 2 touchdowns in passing. Yeah. It's always the final score.
Yeah.
I don't care if he does any of the entire season. If they win, awesome.
Yeah.
Wasn't like last Sunday, like there was like 4 quarterbacks who threw over 400 yards and they all lost.
Right. I mean, it's fantasy football. They really brought out a lot of this.
Yeah.
You know?
They're pissed.
I coached a high school game where the 2 quarterbacks had over 500 yards passing each. There were 900 yards passing, 980 yards passing in the game.
Right.
Goodness.
And it was crazy. And you know who won? The team that had less passes, touchdown passes.
Yeah.
So that's not how they score a game. But anyway.
Hey guys, so Jim, you posted this. This was your post.
The team with the least amount of touchdowns won.
Well, I'm waiting till we're done the Homer part.
Passing touchdowns.
Because we're doing Homer radio again.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I
We're
know.
doing the Homer radio thing again.
Oh
which is
goodness,
getting
here we
boring.
go with this crap.
Here we go. The guy has 2 passes over 10 yards in 2 games, and you're trying to glorify him. Now, you're not going to keep winning football games when you're not running and passing the ball. It's only a matter of time for this goes south. If you were to lose to the Rams, who are 2-0, like the Eagles are 2-0, you lose to them and you lose to Tampa, what's going to happen next is the finger pointing. I need to run the ball.
Yeah,
I need to touch the
you're
ball.
right.
That's going to
You're right.
happen. Right now,
Because
your team
because
is
he
not
passed for
playing
so
good
many
football.
yards last year.
Yeah. Listen, your quarterback was a non-factor last year.
You said the same thing last year. So why is he a factor this year?
It is
Why is he a
my
factor this year?
turn to talk. It
Einstein,
is my turn to talk. I kept
it's
my
always your
mouth
turn.
shut when you were doing Homer videos over here. Now
All
it's
right,
my
go ahead,
turn.
Jim.
Thank you. All right. Forgot what I was going to say now. But anyway, after all that, yeah, I get so mad. But that,
Go ahead.
see, the problem
I
is
muted him for a sec. Go ahead.
I can't get a word in anymore. I put my hand up to tell you that the Rams are 2-0. So you have, the team is struggling to throw and pass the ball. Like I said, now I keep repeating myself. But the guy has 2 passes over 10 yards. That's not good. Like, I feel like I'm watching 2023 again, where you're winning, but it's kind of like it's almost like winning ugly, and it only lasts so long before things go south. If you don't think things are going to go south on this team, they better change it real quick. I think the Rams Eagles game is going to be a field goal game. I think it's going to be a lot of field goals in this game.
I honestly got to think 23 was a leadership struggle. I mean, that, and they imploded on themselves. I don't disagree with you what you're saying as far as when the team, they were winning just barely. You're right, and they were coming through. It's like the Chiefs did last year, kind of sort of thing. They got and then but the Eagles did self implode, and I think a lot of that had to do with that leadership piece on this. But before we let's just I just want to introduce the graphic because I put it up there, okay? And this is something that Jim posted, or excuse me, Mr. Devastation posted on there, and it talks about the ball being in the neutral zone. We had a good conversation on this prior to about where the lineup is, and then also that they said that there was a false start. And it looked like he did like snap the ball earlier or fumble or whatnot. So I did see that. But the tush push. What are you guys thinking about the? Who wants to take it first? Raise your hands. Fine by me. I really don't care. Jim, go ahead.
This it's not that I don't like it. It's great once in a while. I mean, here's my problem with it. It's the Eagle fans that bother me the most about this play because they glorify it like it's the greatest show on turf because they got a 1-yard run they're famous for. Congratulations. But here's why I don't like it. Here's why I really don't like it. I don't like football like that. I feel like we're setting football back a long time with this play.
You don't like man on man, power on power?
I don't know if it's that. I don't like how it's run. I don't like how it's played. I just don't like it.
Because your team can't do it.
But that's what you want to say. That's fine. We don't practice 1-yard plays. We practice scoring points. You guys struggle to score points. My team doesn't.
It works really well for you every season.
Yeah, well, it does.
And listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you're going to throw insults at me, I'm going to keep talking back. I'm not going to sit here and be quiet. If you're going to sit here and call me Homer and this and that, okay?
Me about 5 times.
All right, that's all I'm telling you, dude. That's all I'm telling you.
I'm not going to tell you. You insulted me about 5 times. This broadcast.
Your blood pressure's going up, Jimmy. Calm down.
You said it. You insulted me about 5 times during this broadcast before I said a word. You kept saying this imbecile, this and that, and this and that.
Yeah, and you did.
All right, let's get back to it though.
I didn't insult nobody.
All right, Carrie. So my question to you is okay. Are they going to keep this play or not?
I can't wait to hear this.
Probably not.
No.
Probably not. It's probably last year. I think Jimmy's right about that. Listen, man. It's a play that works for us. It makes every play, 1st and 9, basically. You know what I mean? It's how we've been winning football games. So why wouldn't we take advantage of it?
I think there's advantage of that tush push for the offense and not for the defense.
But I don't see. It's been stopped before. It has been stopped.
I know it has. I've seen them fall.
I think a good set of defensive tackles can stop it.
It was interesting to see
I
how
But you
many
say it's not an
injuries-
impact position, so
No, I said it's not the impact position on defense.
yeah, I got you.
The
I
impact
got you.
position on defense is defense
I
and
got you.
outside linebacker. They're a list. And defensive
Yeah.
tackle comes in at 4th
That's
out of
not
5.
true.
So you tell
What,
me.
what, so based on what? What do you consider? it
Nobody
based on?
agrees with
What's
you
the-
on that, dude.
No. Hold on. No, I want to give him a chance to speak. What
Okay.
defines
You wanna know why?
impact? What defines impact, though? What is impact to you?
Every position is impact position in football. Even the
Right.
kicker can be. Okay.
Okay.
That I agree upon.
Yes.
But there
Yes.
also is a list of impact positions on offense and defense in the NFL. Number one's quarterback, and it's like left tackle, right defensive end. There's a list. The problem is the Eagles' best player on defense is defensive tackle. So they want that to be the big impact position, but it's not on defense.
But
Because
No,
that's my
you
question.
just want
still didn't answer my
to
question,
discredit.
Hold on.
You just want to discredit
I'm
it.
not
Hold on.
That's
discrediting
all you're doing it.
What I'm saying to you is 2 offensive linemen are in this group, and they know one's playing center and guard. They can neutralize that defensive tackle. You cannot put 2
They can
offensive
neutralize Jalen Carter.
no.
You guys can neutralize Jalen Carter. Oh my
Hold on.
God, you guys are
Everybody-
great.
You cannot put 2 offensive linemen on a right defense end or left defense end or outside linebacker. That makes him more of an impact position. He
But
can get to the
you could
quarterback
put 2 or
easily.
3 of them on a defensive tackle,
You
though.
still haven't answered my question.
That's right, you can.
What defines
You
an
can
impact
neutralize it.
position?
The impact position goes defensive end, right
No.
or
I
outside.
didn't
No,
say
what defines it?
I said what is why? What are you making you call it a defensive
He
impact position?
makes more plays, more of an impact. Defensive tackle doesn't make that many impact plays.
But why?
If you watch the game, if you've seen the Cowboys play the Eagles, right? Go and you write down.
He's not watching the games.
I do watch the games. You hold. I went to bed.
No,
early.
I'm listening. I'm listening to your point. So I want to hear your point.
So if you were to write down every time they mention Carter's name and every time they mention Parsons' name, I promise you, I will triple you or 5 times more than Parsons.
But that's
He's
not
at a
it.
more than
I think it's about this. I think it's about the same.
That's
I
not.
think it's about the same. I'm not discrediting. I'm not going to discredit Parsons like you discredit Jalen Carter, especially because Parsons doesn't play for you anymore.
No.
We're going to look at the position.
Not Carter. There's
Now
a difference.
I'll explain to you what your
But that's the point.
Hold on, Carrie, let me talk. Your position, your thing on impact plays, right? Your thing on impact. You're saying they tackle, right? That's what you're defining as an impact, correct?
Yeah, she was a tackle, not the impact position. But go ahead.
But that's not why I'm saying they're impactful. They're impactful because number one, they stop. Basically, what they do is they hold up 2 or 3 blockers. They make sure that those guys that are making the tackle can actually stay open and stay free. They are impacting the game by taking on 2 or 3 blockers at one time, not by making the tackle. So I'm sorry, Carrie, didn't mean to cut you off. I just had to get that point out. All right, go ahead.
And by the same token, so does defense end takes on 2 blocks too. But go ahead.
Not all the time. Not
all
in the
over
middle
the
of the
game
field.
planning. An impact player is any player on defense that I have to scheme around is an impact player. So if the defensive tackle, and even though he's not the rush Andrew who gets all the sacks, all the glory, he's a defensive tackle. If he's that good, that I have to game plan around him, he's impactful. And he can't tell me he's not an impactful position because I'm pretty sure Refrigerator Perry made an impact in that game, and he was a defensive tackle.
Right.
I'm pretty sure Tony Saragusa was impactful, and he was a nose guard / defensive tackle. Like there's a lot of guys over the years who are impactful players who play the interior line. Every impact player.
But that's not his point, though, Jimmy. I'm not to put words in your mouth, but your point is you're saying they're more impactful by playing defensive end or playing another position.
It's more impactful. Yeah, he said Refrigerator Perry, right? Who was MVP that Super Bowl? Oh, that's right. The guy on the outside, Richard Dent. Thank you very much. But that's what I'm saying is you
You're
get
talking
more
about one
impact
game.
plays.
You're talking about one game.
Dude, the Cowboys
Rick
had one of the
Jackson, the
most
Hall of
dominant
Fame.
defensive tackles of all the time, right?
Rick
Randy
Jackson,
White,
the Hall of
yeah,
Fame,
Leon
boy.
Lett.
University of Maryland.
Leon
Huh?
Lett had a good junior run. Leon Lett also
Go
had
Terps.
Charles Haley. Charles Haley
Dude,
was
come on,
an
man.
impact
Come
player.
on,
He was
dude.
a linebacker.
Hang on,
I
Charles
can tell you
Haley
this.
played
I can tell you this as a
he had his hand in the dirt. He was down on the dirt. 3-point stance,
damn.
Charles
I'm never
Haley.
going to be allowed to talk again.
Go ahead,
the
Gary. Say what you gotta say.
Well, I can tell you this as the backup quarterback on my freshman football team. Pressure from up the middle is the worst kind of pressure.
Yeah.
To be honest, it
Did you really
sucks for
refer
a
to
quarterback.
Did you really just refer to your freshman football team?
And any quarterback.
That's
Well, I'm not a
awesome.
playground legend. You know what I mean? I'm not going
That's
to claim to be a
fantastic.
playground legend, even
That's
though I
awesome.
was. But anyway,
But you can put two
but
offensive linemen and take care of that defensive tackle.
why didn't you
You
think Ray
cannot
Lewis
be
was so
paid.
great, man? He gives all the credit to Tony Saragusa and that other dude.
sure he
What
does.
was it, Sam Adams?
Yeah.
I'm sure he does.
Makes a great beer too. But I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing though. I think the definition. I think our definitions are different, and that's why when we say impactful, that's why I asked you what's impactful to you. The one guy making a play. Now, yeah, obviously making the tackle, but their impacts are different. So it's kind of hard really to compare them. Really, to be honest, not to get philosophical on defensive line play, but
Yeah.
just because. I mean, look, you got a guy.
He
an
brought it
outside
up
rusher.
because the Eagles drafted Jalen Carter. That's why he brought it up.
Well, then you look. You could compare like anybody.
Is that why I brought it up? Or did I bring
It was
up?
like
Let me tell you why I brought it up. Because
we picked Carter with the number 9 pick, and you said, "Oh, well, you didn't pick an impact player at number 9." That's exactly what you said.
What I said was not player. I did not say player. I said that's not the impact position. Now, if you would have got at number 9, a defensive end, that's a different impact position. It's higher up on the pecking order. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
But you guys keep trying to make defensive tackle on the same level as the defensive end, and it's not. It's not the same level.
I think they're
all right,
equally
who
as important.
do you think the team's offense game plan is more for? Jalen Carter or Nolan Smith and Jalix Hunt? Who do you think gets more focus?
It'll be Carter because Nolan Smith sucks. I've been telling you that for years.
He does not. He doesn't suck.
He sucks.
That kid came on.
Come on, dude. I'm not going to say your players suck, man. That's just stupid. You're a hater.
You just pulled Dak Prescott a choker. So please sit down.
I didn't say he sucks, though. I didn't say he sucks. A lot of good quarterbacks choke.
So Ed, back to the
don't tell me what I'm saying. What I mean.
You put Parsons and Carter on the same line. They're worried about Parsons. They ain't worried about
guys.
Carter.
I'm gonna go to Lump. Go ahead, Lump.
Back to the Tush Push.
Yeah.
So U.S. carry, if he thought he's going to be around next year, I don't think so. I know we talked earlier, and Jimmy said, if someone gets hurt this week, and they'll probably outlaw it by Tuesday. And I don't think that's it, because if someone gets hurt this week, if someone gets hurt with that play, he'll be the first person to get hurt. They'll be the first person to get hurt.
I agree. They can't this year, but I think next year.
They can't this year, not till the rules change. They can't do it till the offseason.
That's correct. But listen, let's say they could. I mean, they're not going to change the play because one person got hurt.
If somebody tore an ACL on that play, you don't think they would get the owners to get together real quick and have a revote?
Jimmy, it took 4 years. Jimmy,
you think the play?
Jimmy, it took 4 years after a horse collar tackle broke T.O.'s leg for them to change that rule.
Yeah,
they don't change rules overnight. They don't change rules mid-season.
Here's my argument, Lump. The horse collar wasn't as controversial as his tush push is right now. Right now, it's in the forefront. Like, it's on the headline.
Well, why?
No.
Because they can't stop it. If they could stop it, it wouldn't be in the forefront of anything. I'm just telling you that.
Why is it on the forefront? Because people are offsides. There's false starts. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people do like it. It's always up for vote. It's nowhere near the horse collar thing right now.
I think it's a level of success.
It's way above the horse collar.
That's not what I said. What I said was If the horse collar wasn't changed for 4 years, they're not going to change this mid-season or after this. Like a one-time injury. Players have been hurt with the horse collar tackle many, many times over many, many years before they change the play. If someone gets hurt this weekend with the tush push, he'll be the first person to get hurt from the tush push.
I know.
So it's not going to be because of injury. It might be because it's a boring play, or they don't agree with it, or they think it's hard to. So the thing they're talking about this whole week, was not the play itself. It's very difficult for a referee to referee that play. Now, the thing we talked about earlier was go back to the picture that Ed had up was lining up. Can the ball be below the center's head? Yes, it can. The center can be beyond the ball, but the ball can be under his face. But if you look at this picture, and again, the angle's not a straight angle, but from this angle here, like the tight end close to us, he's on sides, but he's very close to being offsides. So he's right at the ball. But their defensive lineman in Kansas City, he's definitely offsides because he's in the neutral zone. But there is no neutral zone for the center's head. The center's head is the neutral zone.
I just think it's so fucking controversial right now. If someone does, God forbid, I don't wish injuries on anybody, got hurt. I think God forbid someone did get hurt. I think they would do something. I think they would. I don't know. I just think they would because it's so controversial. It's on the headline. I just think it's getting bigger than the game. It's getting bigger than the game. They may not can't, but I wouldn't be surprised if they found a loophole. They always find loopholes. I mean, I don't know. It's just my opinion.
Honestly, it is a rugby play, though. It is. If you ever watch
I
rugby,
just think they would do away with it.
It's a scrum.
It's a scrum.
It is.
It's as close to a scrum as you can get.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, look,
it's a quarterback sneak.
Someone said they got rid of that kind of shit too in the rugby stuff or something.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, look,
like AJ Brown said, and like you said yourself, we're arguing over 1 yard.
Yeah.
We're making a big deal over 1 yard.
But that 1 yard,
exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that's what we're talking about. It's just.
Well, I was listening to Brady, and he said, they start off at 1st and 9, because they know that it's.
Yeah.
Speaking of Brady, let's move on. Can we talk about Bill Belichick a little bit?
Absolutely.
I know that's like a weird thing, but what the heck? What do you guys think about him with Carolina? Huh?
How's he doing?
Oh, he's 1-1, I think, right now. Right? Is that what they are?
Is that what his 23-year-old girlfriend's name is? Carolina.
She's 24.
Luffy's like, she's 24.
Is that her name, Carolina?
She's 24.
Okay.
How dare you say 23? Yeah.
Oh, North Carolina. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Lucky for him. Lucky. Son of a gun.
Hey.
Listen, it takes more than 1 year to turn a program around. And even with the transfer portal.
They're 2-1.
Even with the transfer portal.
2-2 at the end of this week.
Yeah.
They play this week.
They use Central Florida.
Even with the portal and teams rebuild through the portal,
yeah,
there's still an attitude of guys who are there, a defeatist attitude, and it takes a couple of years to change that. I think he's going the right direction.
Hold on a second, though. And I'm going to stop you right there. What about our boy Dion? He came in as soon as he got to Colorado. Boom, boom, boom. Cleared house. Boom. They were winning.
Yeah.
He brought 54 players with him.
Exactly.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, man. It was Belichick when he was with the Patriots. Did he have full control? Like, did he pick those players? Like, did he scout those players?
Sure he did.
Because I know a big part of college is recruiting. How good is he at recruiting? Like, how good is he a talent scout? You know what I mean? Like,
so in college, your
I know he's not much of a.
Your recruiters, it's not like he says this. Recruiters are walking off and like, "Coach, this is the guy for you."
Yeah.
The coach looks at the film also. The guy, like, the head coaches are very, very involved in that in college.
Different. It's different now, Lump. When we were playing, you were playing for a scholarship. Now they're playing for coin.
Yeah.
By the way, I want my reparations. But anyway, I'll get $5. I'll get $5 in a ham sandwich.
You can get that. I think you can get it too, Ed.
I might. I might get those But anyway, to make a long story short, yeah, I mean the recruiting's different now, and that's why I think Belichick he might have success because there's a lot of money. And guess who went to North Carolina?
Guess you went there?
Guess
Michael
one of their
Jordan?
Michael Jordan.
biggest players today. Yes.
Michael Jordan.
Wow.
Bobby Jones.
Yeah, but yeah, I
Jerry
actually met
Jerry
Bobby Jones
Stackhouse,
years
Eric
ago.
Montross,
Yeah, I
James
actually met
Worthy.
Bobby Jones when we were playing Carolina.
James
It was
Worthy,
really
yeah.
cool.
Rasheed Wallace,
Sam Perkins.
Yeah. So my
Vince
point is
Vince
yeah.
Carter.
Kenny Smith.
All right,
I can't
you guys
name not
going?
one.
You guys,
I can't name not one football player though.
I know. Well, I can.
I feel like I should. I
Captain
feel like
Pancake.
a running back to me from there.
Where did Torrey Holt go? He went to North Carolina State,
Natron
right?
State.
Means. Didn't Natron Means go to Carolina?
I don't know.
Next door.
Yeah.
Where'd Lawrence Taylor go?
Oh yeah, LT.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
There's your
right.
football player. Only the best linebacker ever.
Yeah, but he wasn't as impactful as Randy White.
No, that defense was way more impactful than he was.
I know. I just went backwards on that. That was kind of funny. But look at Belichick, right? Here's a guy. I'm sorry. The chicken and the egg theory, Tom Brady was the chicken on that one. Or the egg, or whatever, however that goes. Without Brady, I don't think Belichick would have been half successful.
No, but I think
And
with
he's
Brady,
proven
a lot of other coaches are just as good as Belichick is.
Exactly.
Well, he had like one good season with Matt Castle, and then I guess Jimmy Garoppolo had
Jimmy
a little
G?
bit of success. Yeah,
A
Jimmy G.
little bit. Jimmy G was undefeated there.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let's slow down half a second
Yeah.
before we start giving all the credit to Tom Brady. Let's hang on a second.
Here we go.
Well, hang on. Now you're gonna like this.
Okay.
For them to get to those Super Bowls, they had to get past a guy named Peyton Manning. Somebody had to set a defense up to stop that Peyton Manning.
I'll give you
Now,
that.
Bill Belichick shut him down and said, Tom, all you really got to do is score about 20 points. I'll take care of this. So I think that's kind of almost even in a way. But yes, Tom Brady is different. But let's not take all the credit away from Belichick, who created defenses that stopped the Buffalo Bills in 1990. He also went into his first Super Bowl and shut down the greatest show on turf. And Tom Brady only had to score about 20 points.
Here's a
So
Brady scored 50 touchdowns in one season, man. What are you talking about?
But I'm not talking about the season. I'm talking about some of these games where you had to face the greatest offense of all time.
No, dude.
You hold them to 17 points.
Brady's offense used to score, dude. Brady could put up some points, dude. He had Randy Moss. He had Julian Edelman. He had Wes Welker.
Okay, hang on a second. But what I'm going back on, my point is, when they first started out, he went in there and he shut down Peyton Manning and them and said, Tom, all you got to score is 20 to win. Now, if you tell a quarterback in today's game he scores 20 to win, they're going to put 20 up. I mean, you beat the greatest show on turf with 20 points. Like, who saw that coming?
Yeah, I will give you that. I freaking love Vrabel. I love Vrabel, though.
That was his first Super Bowl, man. He only had 6 more after that. What about against Atlanta when he was down 28-3?
Yeah, and then what did he do? Make some defensive changes so they didn't score again?
Yeah. I'll give you that.
Let's give the guy some. Let's not go.
No, dude, come on, dude. Come on, man. You're discrediting one of the greatest quarterbacks ever.
I don't think he discredited him as much as
he discredits him because the Eagles beat him in 2017. That's why he discredits him.
Why does everything you have to do with the Eagles? You got to get me and the Eagles out of your head.
Because you're like the biggest Eagles hater ever.
No, I'm an Eagles fan hater. There's a difference.
You're telling me to get the Eagles out of my head. You're telling me that's funny.
The Buffalo Bills had that hurry-up offense.
I can't look at your video, dude.
They were unbeatable. Belichick went in there with a defensive game plan that's in the Hall of Fame because he shut that defense down.
Yeah,
he shut that offense down.
Okay,
that game plan he had is in the Hall of Fame.
Here's a Belichick story for you. Bill Belichick was coaching for the New York Giants underneath of Bill Parcells.
Yes,
and he was. I think over 3 years he was like the assistant kicking coach, or like the quality assurance coach, like a quarterback coach, then the offensive coordinator. sorry, defensive coordinator. And
Yes,
Lawrence Taylor says to Bill Parcells, he said, I don't want this guy.
I've heard this story.
This guy can't do it. And Bill Parcells says, why not? He says, he's a kicking coach, he's a quarterback coach, then a defensive coordinator. Bill Parcells says, every defensive play that he's run for the last 3 years has been his design. And Lawrence Taylor says, okay, let's do with it. And he went out there with a great game plan and was a great coach for the New York Giants, and then became the head coach. He's the head coach at Cleveland first, was he not?
They had a good team in
Yeah,
Cleveland.
you're right.
and
He was.
Can
Yeah,
I-
you're right,
can
he
I-
was at Cleveland.
Can I go? Gotta go through the postseason history of between the Patriots and between Manning and Brady because it's only 5 games.
Yeah.
All right. 2003, the Patriots won 24-14. 2004, Patriots won 20-3. So Jimmy's right in a way. Now 2006, Colts won 38-34.
In Indianapolis,
2013,
yes.
Patriots won 43-22. And 2014, the Patriots won 45-7.
So,
To say
so what
Brady
you're
didn't
saying
score, so to Brady
Hang on.
didn't score a lot is a complete fallacy.
I didn't say that. What I said was he only needed 20
He didn't
points
have
win
to.
the game.
He didn't have to score. Okay.
That's what I'm saying, because this guy put together some good defenses. So before we get crazy with some stuff here and go 90% Brady and 10% Belichick, you're way off. Much I don't like Bill Belichick, and I do respect Brady, but Belichick, like I said, he knew how to get a defense, man. He built some
Yeah,
good
he
defense.
was. I'm not going to take that away from him. But when you got Brady driving up and down the field and giving your
I get
defense a rest the whole game, dude.
But when you're up 20, offense even gets easier when you're up 20.
Yeah, and then all defense
feel a
has to
little
do is
bit-
sit in the prevent.
Yeah, I just like Belichick's a really good defensive coach, and I give him a lot of credit for them Super Bowls. But you know what else I do too, and I'm going to
Good
contradict
job,
myself a little bit.
Lester.
Here we go.
What's that?
Nothing. Go ahead.
When I think about, I always say to
Did I
myself,
say that out loud?
when I think of the greatest coaches, are you taking more shots at me? Because that wouldn't be cool. Right
No,
now.
it wasn't at you.
No,
It
we're
wasn't
not
at you. It
taking
was at
shots.
Belichick. It was at
my
Belichick.
God.
We're talking about Belichick's girlfriend.
It was at
Okay,
Belichick, dude.
Was that his
Nothing to do with you.
When I think of
I
the
agree
top
with everything
coaches-
you're saying about Belichick, dude. He's a great
when I
defensive
think
coach.
about coaches of all time, the greatest of all time in my era, I don't really have Belichick. I actually have Andy Reid above Belichick and Joe Gibbs above
Wow.
Belichick. But I don't disrespect him. Like Chuck Noll went 4-0 in Super Bowls. And I look at Tom Landry and I have Andy Reid up there. I have Joe Gibbs as one of the top coaches of all time. Probably
Yeah,
top
he won.
3.
He won with 3.
Also
He won
had the-
3 Super Bowls with 3 different quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And I look over at Belichick, and I think I have him like 7 or 8 all time because I go by Super Bowls. So I have him like 7 or 8, and I look how they won the Super Bowls and how they whatever they did it,
So,
And I
Yeah.
think
so Sirianni's going to be in your top.
No, he's got
I
one.
think
Super Bowl.
Sirianni's a pretty good coach, man.
I
I
think he's
don't
a
care
good
what
coach.
anybody says.
I think
think-
he's okay.
I
I think
think-
he's a good players coach. I mean,
Yeah.
we're going to see. We're going to see. Like I said, your team's winning. You can't take that away. But man,
He does rely a lot on his coordinators. But
yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? He won with 3 different. I'm sorry I made it Homer again. Sorry I went back that way, but I did.
Yeah,
say-
it's okay.
yeah, we don't want to be called homers.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
but
but,
you love
our football
but
team,
on that theory, if
which
he
is a
wins
great-
another Super
it's-
Bowl,
We're not
gonna be a
allowed to
good
say our
coach.
football team is good, but when they're actually good, because if we do say they're good, we're homers.
yeah.
No, that's not what it is.
Jimmy, I'm going to go to something you said earlier, Jimmy. You're talking about quarterbacks passing touchdowns and everything else, and the whole big quarterback thing. Last year, 2024, Jalen Hurts, of all the quarterbacks in the NFL, where did he fall with most yards passing? First, second, third. Where was he?
I don't know. He wasn't very high.
20th.
He was near the bottom.
How about touchdowns passes scored?
He's down the bottom. He don't throw touchdown passes.
21st. But you know what he has that the other guys don't have?
What is running?
A big old Super Bowl ring.
I hear.
Yeah,
I
he
hear.
had 30.
I got
He had
news for you.
38 total touchdowns altogether.
You know who else has a Super Bowl ring? It wasn't that good a quarterback. Trent Dilfer, Jim McMahon, Eli Manning has two.
Who was
They weren't very
Mark
good.
Ripken?
Wait up, man. Eli
Mark
actually
Ripken.
played pretty good in those Super Bowls.
Eli has
Mark
Hall of Fame
Ripken.
stats.
Eli was hot in those
Mark
playoffs,
Ripken
man.
in 1991
Yeah,
had one of the best quarterback years you could ever possibly have.
yeah.
Yeah,
They had
he was good, man.
Good
They
old
was a good team.
Pumpkinhead.
And
He
the
sucked with
best
the
football
Eagles.
team I ever saw that didn't win a Super Bowl
hated
wasn't the
Mark
Patriots. It was the 84, 83 Redskins.
Yeah.
But big quarterbacks can be carried. So what are you telling me, Lump? Your quarterback got carried to a Super Bowl? Is that what you're telling me?
No, dude, come
No,
on, man.
see-
Stop saying he was carried. That's
Why? Did it
stupid.
hurt your feelings carried? You need a tissue?
Listen,
Yeah,
It's okay.
it does.
You need something. You're all right.
You know what?
I
I
mean-
can't look at your video, dude, because for one, you're wearing that ugly ass jersey, and two, you got a face made for radio. All right, so just calm down, okay?
I used to tell that joke
I
back
can
in
say the
probably
same for myself.
1995. I used to tell that joke, but I'm glad you're finally getting up to that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was the last year your team won a Super Bowl was '95.
I'm sure it was, and you're still chasing us. What's taking so long?
Chasing you?
What's it?
You're still
Who?
chasing us.
Who's
What's
chasing
taking
you? We just beat you 3 times in a row.
Oh, he's talking about chasing
no.
Super Bowl.
You talking
You
about them
mentioned
pre-salary cap Super Bowls
You mentioned, hang on, you
from the
mentioned
90s,
Super Bowl.
70s, and
If it's
90s?
been so long,
Come on, man.
then catch up.
We're
Listen.
about to do right now we're about to win our third, which is what you did in the 90s.
You're not going to
I'll
get
give
a
you the
third.
70s.
I'm
You're
going to
not
tell you
gonna
what.
get a
You guys
third.
didn't hear this.
You're
This is
not
like an
even-
exclusive.
You can't even score.
We'll see.
Steven
We'll see.
Spielberg is
We
coming out
know
with a new
who's
movie.
not going to get another Super Bowl.
And I'm
Listen.
listening again.
31 of the teams.
No,
aren't gonna
Steven
get one.
Spielberg's coming out with a new movie, Indiana Jones and the Lost Super Bowl trophies. It's all about Dallas
Yeah, here
Super
you-
Bowls. Dad, it
There's
was
still
mine.
5 of them. Let me know when it's my turn, because it took you 60 years to win something with a franchise quarterback.
Oh, wait up, man. I'm still laughing at the Cowboys being so bad for 30 years.
Yeah.
I know, you still can't catch up. You still can't catch up. You're still behind
Don't worry about it. We will. We will. What did it take you? Expandable.
You're still behind the Super Bowl trophies. When are you going to catch up? When? Are you still going to be the doormat? You're the
As
doormat.
long as your team keeps giving us, as long as your team gives us more of a chance, because y'all ain't winning anymore.
Yeah, but you're not catching up.
Y'all stop. Who cares if we catch up or not, dude?
Okay,
Those Super Bowls are meaningless nowadays, man. Those 5 Super Bowls were the past, dude. They were. VCRs were around when those Super Bowls were won.
Are you still last?
Like they are so old, man. Like
are you still last?
Your current team never even saw those Super Bowls, dude.
Are you still last in Super Bowl?
You think we really care about catching up to pre-salary cap Super Bowls that are meaningless?
Are you still last in the best team in the last? You're the best team in the last 25 years, and you're still last. You can mute me all you fucking want. It don't matter. I'll devastate information. You're still the door.
We ain't last. We ain't last right now.
Guys,
close to the Cowboys.
Jimmy and Carrie, you guys gonna do another debate this next week?
Yeah, but I'll make sure I keep the video away from my face this time.
But that's gonna be on our on the group, right?
How good looking you are.
Listen, man. Listen, dude. I love Jimmy to death. Just so you all know, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't take any.
Everything I say is because I love you, dude. Calm down.
Oh boy.
Calm down.
We are the world.
I love you, Jimmy. I love
you too, man.
Kisses
We
and hugs.
We love you.
I hate that jersey. I hate that.
Yes,
I don't hate you as much as
Yes,
I don't
we
hate
do.
you. I hate your fandom. Your sports knowledge.
Yeah.
There you are.
There you go. What was that? A VCR tape from the Super Bowl?
I can't watch anything. I can't watch anything that's not in high definition, dude. I'm sorry.
Well, I got news for you.
That shit hurts my eyes.
That's Sunday's game.
I
That's
know.
Sunday's game. But here's the thing. You want to talk about your first? I'm glad you guys won a Super Bowl in 2017
Let me
because the
guess.
last time you won
Franchise
something,
quarterback. Go ahead.
last time you won something with a franchise quarterback, it wasn't even on TV; it was on the radio.
Yeah.
But
It was on
welcome
oil
back,
paint.
welcome to relevancy.
Yeah,
Like
at
just
least
think, you won
at least
something
we-
with a franchise
at least
quarterback,
our
right?
team wins on a flat screen
Oh, here he
TV.
goes with the whole franchise
That's right.
quarterback thing, dude.
You won
Nick
something
Foles
with
is
a
more
franchise
popular than
quarterback
any of your
for the
quarterbacks
first
in the
time.
last
It's
20
in
years,
black and
dude.
white.
All right.
You're a quarterback. Last two quarterbacks wish they had
Well,
what Nick Foles had.
listen,
Okay.
what?
And you wish you had my last two quarterbacks.
Listen,
You
guys,
wouldn't
don't.
No, we
Here's what I'm gonna
don't.
say. You two
No, we
guys.
don't.
When's your next
No, we
debate?
don't.
Because we're gonna put that in the group. When's your next debate? So let the group know.
I don't know. Probably sometime next week. We'll get it on. We'll do
Yeah,
it
probably
again. It's
next
not a
Wednesday
debate.
again.
Like next
It's
Wednesday
not
again.
really a debate.
Yeah, I like the way it led up to the podcast.
Yeah,
It's
I like that
it's
too.
like airing. What we do is we air out our differences.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
But
I smelled
every
it from
Eagle
here.
fan, oh yeah, we win the
What's
argument.
that?
You're so argument. We're airing out. We're airing out shit.
All right. All right.
He's
So
just mad when
actually,
people agree. He
let's
gets
get
mad
it.
when people. He gets mad when people like my comments.
Yeah.
That's
All
what
right,
he
let's-
gets mad at.
It's not, again, it's not they like your comments. You can say the sky's green, and those dumbasses will agree with you because you're arguing with me. All it is the blind leading
Yes,
the
I
fucking
can.
blind.
I am God.
All right. So let's predict the next week's scores. All right, shall we? We got the Eagles and we got the Rams. What do you got? Lump, we'll go to you. We haven't heard from you in a while.
So I think Eagles 28-21 over the Rams.
All right. Gary, what do you got?
I got the Eagles 24, Rams 13.
Low scoring game. Jim, what do you got?
Yeah.
I'm going to go in overtime, 22-19. Was that 3 points?
Yeah.
Yeah, 22-19, the Rams with an upset.
You know what? I want to change. I want to change mine. I want to
Okay.
change mine. Can I change mine?
Yeah, go ahead.
I
Just make
think
sure you
I
write
think
it
the
down.
Eagles. I think the Eagles win 38-20.
That much?
38?
That many points? I'm going to go.
Yes, I think this is the game where they break out. The offense finally gets it together. Week 3, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to say this. Doesn't the Rams
Call
have
me a
good
homer
front
all
seven?
you want. Call me a homer all you want.
Oh,
I
you're-
called the
you're-
Kansas
you're
City
Homer
Chiefs
Simpson, baby.
score. I called the Chiefs
You
score
got to
last
win by
week.
18.
All right.
I had not lost a primetime game yet,
Nobody
either, by
heard
the
that.
way.
Anyway, so Jim, what's your score?
I got 22-19 in overtime.
Weird score, but well, hey, it could happen. I'm going 27-21 Eagles, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was closer than that. But that's my score. So
I think it'll
figure
be
it
a
out
close
from there.
game.
So okay, so guys, we had
These
man,
offenses, they
this is a
just
long show
scored. What
tonight.
about
My God.
what about the Cowboys Bears game?
Cowboys
We're gonna
Bears?
predict that.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, you go first.
I think the Cowboys win.
Yeah, I
Barely.
would say they win this week too.
Yeah.
Tonight.
expect
What about
nothing.
tonight's game? We got the Bills and the Dolphins. I said the Bills.
I'm going to say
Bills.
this. The Bears-Cowboys game, it
Yeah.
seems like every time there's a new coach gets a new team, right?
Yeah.
And they haven't got any wins yet, and they finally play the Cowboys, they get their first W.
Okay.
It seems like that happens. I wouldn't be surprised if Bears won this goddamn game. Because Dallas has Green Bay the following week. I wonder if they're going to overlook the Bears.
I don't think
Because
they
the Green
can
Bay
afford to
coming to
overlook
Dallas and
anybody.
Micah.
I hope the Bears do good,
think-
man. I got Caleb Williams on my fantasy team ever since Joe Burrow went down.
I have the Bears
Joe Burrow might be done for the
24-21.
year. They're saying he's
Yeah.
done for the year.
That killed me.
Burrow
I got
might be out
Tua.
the
I got Tua and Caleb. Those are my two, and I got Daniel Jones. I'm not sure. Who do you think I should start? Daniel Jones,
I probably go
Tua,
Daniel
or
Jones. He plays
over
the play-
I'm not a
Tua,
Tua fan.
and well, I could start two quarterbacks actually.
Daniel
Who's on tonight?
Jones.
I'll take Jones.
Williams
Yeah,
and
Buffalo's
Jones.
sorry, right
yeah.
now.
Said Tua.
Yeah. All right,
Buffalo's
guys.
going to get Buffalo's blowing them out.
I was gonna say it's nothing right now, but the game just started. Actually, the Dolphins just scored, so it's 7-0 Miami.
Dolphins
Then-
is such a disappointment. I had the Dolphins for 2 years. I thought they were going to finally break out. They haven't.
Yeah.
They've been very disappointing.
Yeah,
Well,
Coach
here's
Skinny
a-
Jeans,
here's a game.
dead man walking.
What do you guys think about the Patriots
I
and
think he's a
Steelers?
lame duck coach. I just think he's lame duck right now. They're getting
Yeah, man,
older.
Patriots.
They're
Steelers.
getting older.
And he's a really intelligent coach too, man. He just
He looks like he is.
I got
He
hit.
looks like one of them guys. You know what? He's probably going to be
Yeah.
out of there. He's probably going to have another job.
like
He's
one of
probably
those
gonna
Sean
get a
Mc.
job.
He'll get a
Yeah.
job as a coordinator, like Sean McVay.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
And then he'll have a
that dude
job
will
again.
always have a job.
No, I wouldn't be. As I'm watching the Giants now, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy was in New York next year. That guy from the Dolphins.
Tua?
The coach of the Dolphins, what's his name? McDaniel or something?
Oh yeah. Jimmy, what is
I
on your
wouldn't
head,
be
Jimmy?
surprised.
Jim,
I wouldn't be,
Wait,
Jim, what's on
do
your
you have
head?
a mohawk?
no, I just took my head. Is there something on my head? Oh, no.
Yeah, dude, you look
I don't
like
know what
the
that
guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. I was like, Jesus, that thing.
was.
It's
That
a
thing start
it's a
flying.
horn.
I shit on my head.
It's a
I
horn.
was like, I thought I was seeing
Oh,
stuff
it's
too. I was
tagged
like,
from
what?
my it's tagged. Because I have a problem where I don't throw things away. I get
Yeah.
like I think tags on something new. I just throw it in my drawer that was on my hat.
What's that
But I
guy's
just
name from
you know what I
Guardians of
did?
the Galaxy?
You
He
know
looked
what I
like
did
that.
with the tags?
Yondu.
You know what I did with the tags? I put them back
Yondu.
in the drawer instead of the trash can.
Yeah. He's no longer devastation information. It's Yondu.
I'm devastation information. They're everywhere.
That's right. That's right.
Devastation information.
All right, fellas. Good show tonight. Thank you.
All right, see you jerk offs later.
All right.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
God bless. Have a good night, guys. Don't forget
Good night,
to
guys.
join us. Check us out on straightshootersports.com. Check us out. We have our new Twitter page at Straight Shooter Sports, Straight SH Sports, and also our group on Facebook. Have a great night, guys, and enjoy.